I'm not saying anything about this.
Right.
That's not a good example.
Well, it's a good example. Like, why is Outside Lands allowed to have a big sign up here advertising things, and I'm just walking around not bothering anybody, and I'm told I have to leave? I mean, why is that? What kind of democracy is that? This is a public park. This is a public space. Who gets to make these kind of rules? And when I ask for the regulations, they can't show it to me. I mean, what kind of totalitarian state is this?
I just walked up.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because this seems absurd. Because they can't.
Your question is kind of moot. I'm here, but I just came up to talk. I came nothing related to you at all.
I'm just curious if you happen to know if there's any regulation that we can't walk around anywhere in a public park with any kind of sign. This is a public park. It's not the Botanical Garden Society's property.
So this is a designated area?
Designated area.
Why do they have to be a designated area?
He's protesting.
Yeah, right. They told me. I guess that they had already prearranged that with them, and they did it here last year. That's not that bad.
No, I was here last year. I was walking around fine. They called the Park Patrol and they laughed at us. I haven't, it's just these people don't want anybody in here.
In the whole scheme of things, are we really going to be all that upset about this?
Well, then why are they making a big deal about it if they're not upset about it? They'd be better off ignoring it. It just looks really ridiculous. I mean, the thing is, this is a democracy, right? Yeah. So I should have a right to walk around a public park with a sign.
Did you need a photograph before I wanted? Did you need to?
Your badge? No, you're not planning on arresting me for standing inside here, right? And if I walk around,
I'm not arresting you for anything, actually.
I see. So if I walk around the sign, are you going to arrest me?
I'm not planning on arresting you for anything. I didn't come here to arrest you at all.
I was just wondering.
They didn't call me. I'm the park guy. I have Golden Gate Park. The Rangers are here, and the head of the Rangers asked me yesterday, would you mind coming by and checking with my officers, checking in a couple times, and that's all I'm doing.
I see.
That's it, yeah. Nothing to do with you at all.
I see. Yeah. I was just curious if you happen to know if there's anything in the park code, because I'm asking you to produce the park code.
You know what?
It shows you can't walk around.
I'd push it off on her and go, you should get a hold of the Rangers. They have all the rules and procedure, but there's the Rangers.
Oh, no, there's the Rangers, and they're not showing me anything. I just have to take their word on it.
Yeah, me too.
And I've never heard of this before because this is a public park, right?
Okay?
So I should be able to walk around anywhere I want to with any kind of sign. That's not
just the fees, the charge.
Well, look at this. For example, like here we have, for example, this is the money. Like they're claiming they don't need money, right? But they're planning an $11 million greenhouse in here. And then they paid all this money. They went to the supervisors. They paid over $100,000.
So you got all broke down.
Here's $14,000.
Is my raise anywhere in there? Oops.
No.
They took our money away this year. Oh boy.
Hope you don't have that on there. $56,000 for those ticket booths there.
I didn't get to buy a Corvette this year.
And then $5,000.
Just being facetious. Yeah, no, they cut everybody. They're cutting a lot of stuff though. So what can we do?
But why are they spending money on this then? It doesn't make any money on these fees. It just keeps us out. It's not fair to us. Right. And they say they don't have any money for gardeners.
How much is it to get in?
$7, and then the gates behind the hall.
Yeah, it's a little
and you have to show an ID otherwise.
$14 to walk from here to the Young.
What's that?
I said it's outrageous to charge the fees.
Yeah.
We live in Pacifica.
Yeah.
And we've been in this park 25 years, 30 years. And now we can't walk across to go to the Young. It's just silly. But I think you are kind of loud and you should just kind of put it.
I think this is...
I didn't say that.
I totally agree with what you say.
Yeah.
I think just that people here got everybody's attention just by being here and having that sign. Whether you're yelling or just...
Yeah, well the thing is I was just walking around not bothering anybody and these people come in and harass me.
Too, but it's just a matter of everybody here is angry all the time. Let them just read your sign and get their ideas and tell some.
Yeah.
That was a good assessment. Thank you. It's fair.
You should be allowed to carry the sign.
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's like we're in a police state.
I don't do the.
And I just asked her, like, where is this in writing that we can't walk around with a sign?
Yeah.
But there's no rules. They can't show me rules. It's Kafkaesque because there is no rule like that.
Well, two sides.
There's no rule like that.
We should all be able to. The other side.
If there's a rule like that, I want to get the park code amended.
Protest. I go downtown to Market Street where everybody's protesting. I came to Golden Gate Park to enjoy myself, not to fight in between protesters to get where I'm going. I'm just saying the other side. No, you're right. It is just, but if you have one that can do it, then why not 100 more? And then people have to come to the park and go through protesters all day.
But the park made a really bad decision to charge to go into the Arboretum. People need to hear about it.
Well, and one thing is, this is not a police state. I should be able to walk around with a sign not bothering anybody.
I think it is.
It is a police state.
Yeah.
It's inside the park.
You think it is a police state? Yeah.
All right, thank you.
How do you think? Do you think I should be able to walk around with a sign? Yeah, so this park ranger is coming in harassing me when I'm not bothering anybody. Because I'm saying this other guy was calling me. I was just in there looking at the books, not talking to anybody. This guy comes in and tries to tell me I can't have a sign. And then I say, well, what's the rule? Okay, if you have a law.
What's good about having it right where you are here? Everybody actually sees you better here than walking around. Because everybody's drawn to this. Even I was. I go, wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
I would have never even noticed you would have signed up an admin for this. I'm serious, everybody's going to see you way more over right here. They think you're being incarcerated, actually.
I know, I feel like I'm being incarcerated. This is like me and the trees are in prison.
I was going to ask you what you're in for.
I don't know, it's like free speech.
Like, you know what,
no free speech in the United States.
It's perfect where it is right there. Everybody's going to see it.
Like Outside Lands can buy this, they put these huge signs up all over the place, and Outside Lands is nowhere near here. They're nowhere near here.
Would you mind if I take a picture of you and your Disney?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Where are you from?
I'm living in Australia, but I'm
How do you feel about having to pay $7 to get in here?
You know what? Why are you complaining? More people
I'm not about to go
anywhere else.
Don't pay $7, just walk in.
It's too much for me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, $7. And they paid all that money. See, if you look on the back here, it's more or less self-explanatory. They lobbied the city.
Well, he's compliant. That's cool.
And spent all this money.
See his sign. You could even, you know, if you had some roll or something, even hook it to this real nice so it's facing out.
Yeah.
I mean, they will see you here a lot more than walking around with it, right?
But seriously, if there's no free speech here, how is this different than, you know, being in Chile or some other police state?
I mean, there's a lot of rules that aren't even democracy has it.
Well, the thing is, we should see what the rule is. They're telling me that, and they can't even show me that. They can't even show me that in print.
Yeah.
You know, show me that clearly in print, because then if I show me what it is, then I can get it amended, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously you should be able to protest anything at any time. I mean, if somebody goes out and strike on the De Young, are they going to be arrested for standing in front of the De Young? Because you know they're on strike. The union's on strike against the De Young, say.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, so where is the rule? Where is it in paper? That's what I'm waiting for. You know, I want to see this written on a sheet of paper, because this is like very Kafkaesque that they're saying this, and yet there's actually no rule that I've ever seen in the park code that says this. It's just their assertions.
Nice camera.
Thank you.
Is that better than is that a pretty high-end camera?
It's a consumer camera.
Oh, it's pretty good.
So what do you think about all of that?
No,
Do you understand that?